All right, we're back with another one here. We have a 1996 Kawasaki Vulcan 750. You know, this one I had to really struggle to find what was wrong with it. Rear turn signal, and it had a windscreen that was right here that I just ripped off and threw in the garbage. It was busted. But those are the only two things I could find wrong with it. Like, there's no rash on any of these things. Like, typically if it went down, you would think all this would get rashed. This foot peg would get rashed. It didn't. I mean, you know, this is a totaled bike. The insurance company totaled it out. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, this isn't normally what I'd buy, but you know, these cruisers, I've been doing a couple of them, and they do pay the bills. They do pay the bills. Not my cup of tea, but they pay the bills. So if a guy was going to fix and flip this one, what would you have to do? You'd buy a turn signal. Really, all you need is a turn signal lens. And it didn't come with a battery. Yeah, let's see, the lens is busted. But so I had the seat removed, and I had to go buy a battery for it. So this is my take on what happened. This was an older guy's bike because it was in really, really clean shape. I took it out test riding it yesterday, and I got it dirty. It was raining and yucky. But I think this was an old person's bike. They had it for a really long time and took good care of it. And I think they put a brand new battery in it for the riding season. Took it out once or twice, and something happened, whatever that may be. It fell over in the parking lot. Somebody bumped into it. I don't know. They made an insurance claim, and insurance was like, it's a 1996. We're not fixing nothing. So totaled it out. And you can see it was Hartford. I think that's an insurance company who owned it. Oh, it was rear-ended, it says. Huh. I don't know. I mean, all this is fine. I took some of the bolts loose, so some of this is a little bit loose, but trying to take the tank off. But anyways, I mean, like you see, sometimes they're really screwed up and sometimes they're not. It just depends on the value of the bike. So what did I pay? I think I bid $200, which was probably more than I should have had to, but it is super clean. So out the door, stupid Copart fees, they just get you. Another $200, so it was $400 out the door. And it was up in Washington, and I went and picked it up myself, so I didn't even burn a tank of gas. It was under a tank of gas, so I don't know if you want to count that. I guess 80, 90 bucks in gas, something like that. Kind of crazy that half tank costs that much. But what's it worth? Well, I think it was really difficult to get a Kelly Blue Book on this. It didn't, whenever I went to Kelly Blue Book, it didn't have a 96 750. But they made these bikes from 85, excuse me, 85 to 2006. Virtually unchanged. Because I just looked at a 2006 and it looks identical to this. So that's a long run, like 20-something years of the exact same bike. I mean, you'd think Kawasaki would do something different. But anyways, with the clean and clear title, it's $2,500 probably in that ballpark. Maybe $2,300, $2,200. But being it's a 96, it has 20-something thousand miles on it. The carbs are all right. The carbs could use a little bit of work. It is not... It probably needs a cleaning. But anyways, it What do you think you could sell it for? You fix the turn signal, take all this garbage off for the windscreen. Probably, I don't know. I don't know this market, but I'd say an easy $1,000. It's going to go fast. You know, that's my general rule of thumb. Half of Blue Book, $1,000. I bet you could probably do 1,500. So you could probably make about $1,000 on this deal by the time you're all said and done. And you know, that's not too bad. This would be a really easy one. Not a lot to do. I mean, I just bought a battery for it. I put the battery was $100, but you know, that, like I said, I think the guy took the battery out with him, because when I first saw it, usually when there's a battery missing, beware. That means the engine's blown up and somebody's trying to hide something. But it's just way too clean, and it was from the insurance company. Had it not been from an insurance company, and had it been from a private party, and you go to look at a motorcycle at Copart and there's no battery, they're hiding something. And I've been there. I've had it happen. I've bought bikes that are like that, and they're boogered up, and the engine's usually bad. So, which is fine if you buy it for the right price. Everything's a good deal at the right price. That's the way I look at it. But it's always nice to know what you're getting into. Well, thanks for checking this one out, and give me a like or a subscribe, or maybe a thumbs down if you don't like it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.